Good evening and thanks for joining us here on News 12 The Bronx, where local matters. I'm Phil Tate. Well, happening tonight, New Yorkers once again coming together to remember neighbors lost to violence and speak out against the crime around our city. Well, News 12's Greg Thompson joining us now from Inwood. Greg, I'm sure it was a very emotional scene.
Yeah, just about a 10-minute drive from where Tyrone Quick was stabbed and killed in Highbridge on Friday night after allegedly trying to break up a fight over a noise complaint. Members of the community coming together to hold a candlelight vigil, not just for him, but they say for all victims of homicides in the northern parts of the city lately. And aside from Quick, organizers taking time to remember specifically 64-year-old Valeria Ortega, who was killed by a stray bullet on the way to the supermarket right at this spot a couple weeks ago, and Tykeem Berry, who was killed during an argument inside a bodega a few blocks away while his daughter was right next to him. And family members of some of those people joined tonight by the Guardian Angels, members of the Victims' Rights Council, as well as religious and political leaders calling for a bigger police presence in North Manhattan and the Bronx, as well as more efforts to build trust between the NYPD and community, telling us they hope today reminds City Hall that these are people being killed, not just numbers.
There's a large mistrust between the community and the police, so we need to get them both together. And the only way we can do this is by, having this kind of events, having this vigil, showing people that victims do matter.
We are becoming immune to it. The more and more this begins to happen, the more and more people in the communities will begin to come out and start to stand up and speak up and fight back for themselves.
And this vigil happening just a few days after the NYPD released data that actually showed that crime was lower in December of 2022 than it was in December of 2021. But as more than one elected official, including the mayor, said at a public safety meeting on Friday night, there's a difference between telling people they're safer and people actually feeling like they're safer. In Inwood, Greg Thompson, News 12.
A community